A high temperature can be devastating to commercial broilers. When this is coupled with high relative humidity, it is even more harmful. Heat stress interferes with the comfort of broiler chickens and suppresses their productivity. During this period, broiler chickens may die from heat exhaustion. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 practical steps that I use on my farm to reduce heat stress. The activities are going on right now on my farm, and you are going to see the activities practically in this video. All you need to do is just to watch this video to the end, because you are going to be learning a very helpful tip to reduce heat stress on the farm. I have used it on my farm several times and it has been working. So watch till the end because it's going to be practical. So guys, if you have not subscribed to this channel, all you need to do is to subscribe to this channel, hit that notification icon so that you get notified whenever I release a good content like this. And guys, I love comments a lot. All the people that have been leaving comments in the comment section, I thank you very much. So let's do well and try to make the comment section as interactive as possible. And if you're finding value in my video, please do give me a like so that the YouTube algorithm can push it to other people. My message has been going to other people and I've been getting good response from people. I've been having emails, I've been having WhatsApp messages. Okay, so we can help ourselves as a farmer. So let's make the message spread wider than this. All right. Hello guys, you're welcome to today's video. This is Ochen Leonard from Broiler Farms. Okay, I'm a profitable broiler farmer in Port Harcourt. I run the farm remotely. I'm here in the Middle East doing my normal factory job, and I run a profitable broiler farm in Nigeria. Okay, so in case you want to run a farm the way I'm doing, you don't have the time to be in your location, you don't have the time to be there, you better stick to this channel because that is all what I dish out to my people on this channel. Okay, so if you are new, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to leave comments. I reply to my comments always. Let's try to make the comment section as interactive as possible, right? Okay, so you're wondering how possible is it for me to do all this? Okay, I was able to run my farm on a system. I have working procedures, I have work instructions. So I have workers that follow them strictly. Okay, and I get feedback, I get information, I get reports on a daily basis. I have pictures of the reports, I have pictures of the birds, I have videos of the birds, and every activity that is going on the farm is being recorded on the document and it's sent to me. So I monitor everything, and to make the job easy for me, I have a manager who also monitors everything. So what I do is just to oversee what is going on the farm. I can as well not go through all those reports that are being sent to me because I have a manager to take care of all those things. So in case there is any problem, he is there to manage the problem immediately. So I can just sit back and enjoy the income while it's coming. So it's a passive income to me. Okay, so we are going to talk about heat stress in broilers today. So I'm going to be showing you some videos from my farm. I'm going to be showing you activities that we are doing on my farm to reduce the heat stress in the beds. But first of all, we need to discuss what is heat stress. You need to know what heat stress is before I start showing you the videos from my farm and the activities that we are doing to reduce the heat stress. You know, rearing broilers in the tropic, that is a region that has a high temperature. It is a kind of difficult. Most part of Africa used to be very hot. So broiler farming in those areas is kind of trickish. Okay, so you need to know everything about heat stress before you start a broiler farming in those areas, right? And that is why I'm taking my time to talk about heat stress in this video. The temperature range in Africa, especially in my country, I will talk about my country, is within 22 degrees Celsius to maybe like 36 degrees Celsius, right? And this is very, very hot for broiler beds, and especially now that we are going into the dry season. Before the weather becomes very cold in the dry season, there used to be a period where it will get very hot, hotter than the rainy season and also hotter than the dry season, and that is the season where we are now in Nigeria. So we need to manage heat stress in the beds. As you know, broiler beds, they have been genetically altered so that they can grow fast, which means they are going to add more flesh and more fat within a very short period of time. And because of this, it leads to a very high metabolic activities, thereby increasing their temperature as they grow up. So if there is an increase in environmental temperature coupled with an increase in their body temperature due to their body metabolism, it is going to lead to heat related sicknesses. Sicknesses like stroke, heart attack, and organ failures could come as a result of heat stress. So during heat stress period, you see the broilers, they tend to stay in a relaxed position. You see some standing quietly, you see some crouching, some staying close to the walls. You will see them very soon as I show you the videos from my farm. You are going to see them, okay? Then also you see them opening their wings, right, so that they can cool off, and you can see some of them also panting also to cool off. So when the broilers open their wings and try to cool off, what happens is blood is being diverted from other internal organs like the kidney, the liver, the intestines. The blood is being diverted to the vessels in their skin so as to facilitate cooling down, to eliminate heat stress. Then when you see the birds panting during heat, they are doing that to cool their body through evaporative cooling. However, the panting process requires muscle activities, and this muscle activity will require energy, and this energy requirement will lead to an increase in temperature. And when the high temperature is combined with higher relative humidity, it will make the situation worse. It will cause death quickly, right? So heat stress causes weight loss because the birds, they dissipate energy in form of calories, okay? So with that being said, the major question now is, what do we do during heat season to reduce or alleviate heat stress in our broiler farms? So I'm going to tell you 3 things that you need to do during this time, and that is what we are doing on my farm right now, okay? So I'm going to share those ideas with you. So the number one thing to do is to reduce their feed intake. Every broiler farmer wants their birds to grow fast so that they can go to the market and sell them at a very good price. But this could be disadvantageous if you feed them very well during the heat period, during the heat season, okay? Because feeding them very well, although it's going to increase the nutrients in their body, but what is going to cause is going to also increase their metabolic rate in the body. And if their metabolic rate in the body is increased, their body temperature is also going to increase, and in that process it can result into heat stress and heat related diseases, okay? So what we do is we reduce their feed. That is, we'll feed them during the cold part of the day. When the weather gets hot, we allow them to rest, right? Then anytime the weather gets cold, we feed them again. That is in the morning. You know, the weather is always cold in the morning. We feed them in the morning. As the temperature begins to rise around that 11, 12, we withdraw their food, and around 5, 6, 7, when the weather gets cold again, we feed them again, okay? So by doing this, you are going to reduce the heat stress affecting the birds. Okay, the number 2 activity you are going to do on your farm to reduce the heat stress is to allow good air movement, that is good ventilation, okay? So that is why it is usually advised to design your house very well so that the cages can have proper ventilation. You can have air moving from here and from every direction, okay? So this is going to cool them down also. So, and if peradventure your house is not built where air can move in easily and go out easily, then you can use forced ventilation. When I mean forced ventilation, you can introduce fans, you can introduce chillers to your cages, right? So that there will be movement of air in the cages, okay? Then the third activities you need to do on your farm to reduce heat stress is to provide adequate and cold water. Are you surprised? If you have ice block on your farm, if you can access ice block, please do put it inside the water for them. Let the water be cold when the weather is hot. It is going to help them cool down, okay? So try to give them cold water, try to give them adequate water. Let the water be available always during heat stress, okay? Now another thing that is going to help them drink a lot of water is to introduce electrolytes like salts into their water, okay? So this salt is going to help them drink more water, not necessarily increasing the salt level in their body, but it's going to help them drink more water, right? Like on my farm, we use ORT, that is the oral rehydration therapy that they sell in most medicine shops. That is what I use on my farm. So in the afternoon when the weather is hot, I give them the ORT and vitamin C in their water. I don't add any other drugs in their water, not even multivitamin. So I give them the vitamin C and the oral rehydration therapy, which is made up of sugar and sodium chloride, right? The sugar is going to help them a bit to give them a little bit of energy, while the sodium chloride is going to make them drink more water. That is what I give them during the heat stress. All right, so I'm going to take you to my video now so that I can see the activities for yourself. You can learn from it, and it's going to help you. Okay, so let me go to the video right now. Okay guys, in case you've found value in this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification icon so that you get notified whenever I release any good content like this. Okay, and don't forget to leave the comment section as interactive as possible. I respond to all my comments. Okay, whatever question you want to ask, whatever video you want me to make, just leave it in the comment section. And guys, don't forget, give me a like, give me thumbs up, okay, so that the video can get to further people through the YouTube algorithm. All right, so this is the first cage. If you've been following me, you remember I told you I have 3 cages. Okay, so this is the first cage. You can see that the feeders have been lifted up. You can see the feeders are off the ground. You only have waters in the drinker. Okay, the water has ORT and vitamin C. That is what I give them during the day when the weather is hot. Okay, you can see they are all relaxed. They are panting. That's not really what I like, but there's nothing I can do about it. I can't control the weather. Maybe when the farm is big enough, and maybe I will provide an enclosed place with chiller, but until then, we just have to continue like this. And also my poultry cages are built close to the fence, so you only have one side opened to air, so the ventilation is not actually the way it's supposed to be. It's not actually how the house is supposed to be designed, but I was just starting back then when I built the house. So I'm going to build a new one. I still have a lot of space in the compound. I'm going to build a new one, and I'm going to design it properly. Okay, so we are now in the second cage. As you can see, same thing is happening here, right? So what I observed recently that I am trying to modify, I gave it as an instruction in the working instruction. For those of you that have downloaded it, I said the thickness of the litters should be at least 4 inches, but I'm going to modify that because as they are growing, especially in a place like Nigeria where the weather is hot, during this kind of period. Okay, we've entered they are now in the 3rd cage. Okay, these are the birds in the 3rd cage. You can see that their feeders are also lifted up, right? So as I was saying, I am going to modify that working instruction concerning the litter. Okay, so it's going to be 4 inch during the brooding period. Then after the brooding period, maybe when they get to 2 weeks, 3 weeks, as they get to 3-4 weeks, they'll start reducing the thickness of the litter. Okay, so if they change this one now, I'll make it lighter than this, maybe an inch or even half an inch. Now I'll tell you the reason. You know, it's easier to cool off if their body is touching the concrete floor. You understand? The floor of the cages are concrete, and the concrete will be cooler than the litter. So I think it will help them if their body, especially their breast, is touching the concrete ground. So if the litter is not that thick, they can easily dig in and rest their chest on the concrete ground, and I think it's going to provide some cooling for them. Then that will mean that they will have to change the litters as often as possible. Yeah, and we are going to use very good disinfectant so that the litter don't get contaminated easily. Okay, now it's in the night. This is the first cage in the night. This is how it looks in the night. You can see that the feeders are on the ground, and they are empty. Yeah. Well, why they are not going to add food for them is because it will soon be lights out for them. So after making this video, they are going to turn off the light so that they can also sleep, right? They can also sleep and rest till like around 6, when they will wake up naturally, and they are going to feed them immediately, and they'll feed them till around 11, and they will take away the feed again, and it continues like that. And don't forget, the water contains ORT, oral rehydration therapy, and vitamin C. Okay, you can see that the feeders are empty, so no problem, no need of giving them food, because as he's making as he's ending the video, he's going to take out the lights. Okay, yeah, I'm doing this so that they can as well rest in the night too, have enough strength. The food that they've loaded in their crop and in their stomach, let it digest. All this is going to help them become stronger, although the growth rate will be reduced, but it's better for them to have to have stronger immunity than forcing them to grow faster. Okay, I know if they get to 6-7 weeks, they will still have good weight. I've done it before, so it's not new to me. Okay, so at 6-7 weeks, they usually weigh 2.5 to 3 kg, and I think that's enough for the market I have. Okay, so you can see they are feeding. Some of them are already sleeping. It's something that they've been doing before, so it's continuous, so their system are getting used to it already. Okay, so in case you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification icon, and I hope you found value in this video. This is Broiler Farms. And our topic today is heat stress, what to do during heat stress. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Peace. I'm out.